Mass layoffs are coming towards you. And today we're going to witness that just a little bit as we talk about it. And there's AI. There's AI taking over jobs. There's AI this, AI that. Are you scared? I'm scared. I'm not actually. I don't know if I'm scared or not because AI has helped me tremendously. Let's get
Today,
into it.
another round of mass layoffs. This time it's outside of the tech industry. Chevron, one of the largest oil companies in the world, is laying off 800 employees in Texas, and they plan to lay off 20% of their global workforce by the end of 2026.
This is crazy. This is crazy. 20%. Let's see what they say.
Getting much worse for Nissan. According to reports out of Japan today,
Chevron,
the company
Nissan.
now plans to lay off another 10,000 employees worldwide. And that's in addition to the previous layoffs, which brings the total to right around 20,000 or roughly 15% of their total workforce, which is crazy.
Microsoft layoffs go harder. Termination effective immediately with no severance pay. This
Microsoft.
Is insane. So Microsoft has initiated a wave of performance-based job cuts with affected employees losing their jobs effective.
This one cracks me up because Microsoft is making more AI products. Now, this video is a little bit older, but it's hilarious to me that these companies are designing something and selling a product like Microsoft Copilot that's going to be replacing their own employees who built it. Wild times we are living in.
Immediately and receiving no severance packages, according to termination letters sent to staff.
And I mean,
yeah, this is happening everywhere more and more and more, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad. This is why owning a business and being on that side of it, I feel like is the most important thing that you could possibly do, or find an industry or a trade that you can do where AI has a long ways before it's going to be able to do that specific job. Literally, if you are working a blue collar job, you're going to be making more than all the white collar guys have made for the last 20 years combined. Like it's getting crazy out here. So blue collar, you're going in the right direction.
20,000 jobs and close to dozens of facilities. It's cutting down on the number of Amazon packages it delivers. The company plans to make the job cuts this year. UPS anticipates closing 73 buildings by the end of June.
You know what'd be crazy? Is if they had robot cars driving around making deliveries with no drivers, with zero accidents. I think it'd be worth it then. There's been so many UPS drivers that I drive by, and they are flying with no doors. With no doors. They are living on the wild side.
Facilities later. In January, UPS announced a deal with Amazon, its biggest customer, to lower its delivery volume by more than 50% by the second half of next year.
So when we talk
50%. 50%. That's crazy. Let's keep going.
Unemployment summer, let me know.
Guys, I got laid off again. 2 layoffs in the same span of 6 months is crazy.
6 months within each other. I think this is a good time to say that you need to vet the companies and ask these questions in advance.
I got fired this morning from a company I have
Is she lying, chat? Is she lying? She's not crying at all.
been working at for the last 8 years. I've had the same boss for the last 8 years, and yeah, it happened this morning.
Okay, so none of these people are saying why they got fired. Being an employer, there's a lot of reasons that this could happen, whether it's AI taking over your role and your position, or whether it's budget cuts, what if they didn't do their job right? Like, that's definitely something to think about.
9 a.m., I had a meeting booked with my boss. Our HR business partner immediately joins the call. They tell me that due to restructuring, they have to make hard decisions, and they have decided after review at all leadership levels that my job will be terminated.
Okay, wow. That's such a sad way to go out too, and it's just like it makes you wonder, like, is the next company going to do this to me? Because I went to college for 4 years, and now I'm getting replaced by AI, which costs a fraction of the price. So it's unfortunate.
Like this, watching my corporate job cut me after moving me and my family across the state less than 7 months ago. There were
Wow. Okay, watching my corporate job cut me after moving me and my family across the state less than 7 months ago. This sucks because you're uprooted your whole entire life. Like that in itself. I hope they paid for her moving costs because it is not cheap nowadays. Let's look at some of the comments here.
comment section. I asked,
have you or someone you know been laid off recently? That's Zach Rios. So shout out Zach Rios for this video. My coworker was fired last week, and I might be next. Well, unemployment payments are here. I come. Got laid off in February. Got a job a week later, getting paid $30K more. I'm just good at what I do. Good for him, man. Mr. Moldy Butt 8756. Good for you. I was laid off 2 weeks ago. The pay was great, and the staff were nice, but you're still just a number at the end of the day. To be honest, if you feel like you're just a number at your corporation, then it might be too big. Go work for a smaller company. It's a lot more fun. You get to know the people that you work with. Okay, let's move on to the next video. Make sure there's a good culture too. Like, that's a huge thing.
For coming up to a decade in July, and I've literally never seen candidates struggle as much as they are right now on the job market. And these are not poor candidates. These are not people who are unqualified. These are some of the most qualified people I've ever seen on the job market, and they are struggling. I'm hearing about people who are applying to thousands of jobs and not hearing anything back from any company. I'm hearing about longer and longer rounds of interviews.
You know what I would do? I know this is hilarious and kind of contradicting, but if I was to get fired, I would create an AI bot to help me write a resume for the next job, and then turn in the AI created resume to a company that uses AI to basically go through and filter the people coming in. And then if I got the job, it'd be funny if AI fired me after that. That'd be hilarious.
Like 6, 7, 8, or 9 rounds of interviews. And some people go through that and then they get ghosted. I'm hearing about assessments, like personality assessments, take home work, which a lot of times is unpaid. And I'm hearing about this over and over. And then when it comes to the offer stage, I'm seeing people get intentionally lowballed. Like they ask for 85K and the company comes back with 65K.
everything he
Wow, that is insane. That is insane.
job market.
So I just got laid off from my finance job. The company decided to call
Claude took my position.
us, and apparently my 4-year bachelor's degree from really good business school and graduating on the dean's list, plus passing my Series 7 on the first try, which not many people do, didn't meet the cuts, so they decided to make the cuts with my paycheck. Yay me.
Real quick before
Yeah, budget cuts. Sorry, dude. It doesn't really matter what school you went to nowadays, too. Doesn't matter where you go to school. It only matters what they think they can split your work up onto others and get away with it. Sorry that happened to you. They only care about themselves. Grow up. Nobody gives a rat's booty where you went to school and what your GPA was. This I'm finding out more and more. I have a 4-year degree from a pretty good school. It's a finance degree, and I have never used it outside of running my own business. It's kind of becoming handy with tax law and stuff, but now that, like, dude, I don't know what schools are going to do with AI. It's insane. Like, I know I'm talking about AI a lot, but, like, dude, have you felt the shift in the workplace? Let me know in the comments below. Have you been affected by AI personally? Okay, let's keep it going here. I feel like there's a lot of people who have been affected. I've had some family members be affected by it too. There's a comment here. Recently laid off a few weeks ago. Went to an unemployment seminar in Georgia, and instead of expecting 5 to 6 other people, it was about 32 people. Holy moly. When the instructor asked if any of us were laid off, 90% of us raised our hands. That's unfortunate.
Finding a new job. Genuinely, every time I apply
LinkedIn
for
and
any job,
Indeed.
it feels like I'm just buying a lottery ticket. Like, it feels more likely to win the lottery right now than to get a job. And I think that says a lot about the systems that we're using for job applications. I know there was a certain time where it would have been really helpful to use like LinkedIn or Indeed or these other websites, but they've become so overrun with fake jobs, with fake applicants, with fake employers. It's just an absolute crap show there, and it makes me not even want to apply anymore. Like,
yeah, LinkedIn and Indeed, they have a lot going on. They have a lot of job listings. They have a lot of, like, at the end of the day, they are a business as well. And so how can they make as much revenue as possible to make money, to also have a business that serves them well? Let's look at some comments here. I am 100% certain that 80% of the jobs are fake postings to simply harvest our data. You know, that's a good, I never thought about that. Fake listings so that they can get our personal information, our work history, all of our achievements. Yeah, that's some crazy ideas, because data's key, bro. I've been laid off for 5 months. Just signed with a new job because I know someone there, but my spam calls have skyrocketed. My spam calls, bro. Oh my goodness. Being a business owner, if you're thinking about opening a business or running a business that requires your phone number to be on a website or any subscription service at all, like, these companies are selling your data, whether you want to think it or believe it or not. Like, it is happening. And I have just kind of accepted it. I've almost thrown my phone across a freaking bridge into some water multiple times. But, like, I get spam calls all the time. And AT&T, that's who our carrier is. And there was a massive, like, cybersecurity attack on them. And all kinds of data was released. But, yeah, it's crazy. If LinkedIn was a serious and ethical business, they would penalize companies that post over and over again in the same role and never hire anyone. There are just no consequences. So companies keep doing these malpractices. Yeah, they haven't been able to catch up yet with the laws. You should not have to know someone at a company to get a job or even an interview. You shouldn't have to, but man, that's the way the world's working. So your network is your net worth. Let's go.
Jobs.
I just got my first taste of AI potentially replacing me. I do marketing for this client, and they asked me to research some AI marketing tools, and then
no way. They literally asked him to research the thing that is going to be taking his job. I guess he, yeah, let's see if he loses it.
I realized that the one I'm researching that they asked me to would probably replace me, because I don't know how much it would be worth it for them to continue paying me if they use this service. So I'm basically the architect of my own demise. I'm actually doing research to find the AI to replace me, which is really weird.
It's like,
dude, go and use that same AI to make an agency to do that same thing for other businesses, and you can probably, if it saves them that much money, bro, you go and literally pitch that as a service and be the AI architect and the AI manager instead of the other side, and you'll make a lot more money. Just saying. Here's some comments. I do marketing, and right now we are teaching AI how to do our jobs with our internal research. It's learning from our mouse clicks. I am toast. That is very unfortunate.
Tons of jobs like this come with me to get laid off from my 4+ year corporate tech job because AI took it.
And the AI agent probably got on the call, and an 11 Labs voice probably told you were fired too, didn't it? That's
I got
crazy.
laid off in December, and I'm still doing content creation as a side hustle. Before I was doing it because I loved it. Now I'm like fighting for my life.
Hey bro, content creation too. If you know how to make a video, if you know how to garner attention and garner views, this is one of the most underrated career paths right now. And I know, like, all the kids want to grow up and be YouTubers, but it's insane that this is actually, it actually pays a lot more than a lot of corporate jobs right now to be a creator. And so if you're good at these things, bro, dive into it, bro. Go look at some of my other YouTube videos. I talk a lot about making content.
Like, genuinely trying to make every dollar I can on this app, and I feel like it's ruining my content. But I also think what's ruining my ability to get a job is being on social media and having a platform.
So I actually forgot to
say. Okay, so I wonder what she means by that. Having a platform. Because sometimes These companies do look at your social media, and unfortunately, if you don't post what they like, then they're not going to hire you.
Do it. Quit your job, book that flight, move to that city. I know
Just
you
do it,
want to.
bro.
Just do it.
Just do it. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter where it's at. If you have family, like it doesn't matter. Don't do it unless you have a very solid financial situation for a year. I don't even have money with my job. It's, well, what are you spending it on, bro? Book that flight, move to that city. Girl with what money? I did that. Now I'm homeless. That's a very sad comment, bro. I hope that's not true. I hope it's not true.
Ordinary, but I want to quit. Every part of me wants to quit, and no part of this job feels fulfilling to me at all. And so I want to.
It's sad. This happens a lot in corporate world.
Have quit their corporate job. How you guys are doing? You guys have found something that you love, that makes you happy, that makes you money, even.
Bro, find what you love, whether it's fishing or golfing or whatever. And make a YouTube video on it. Make a YouTube channel about it. You can monetize it. Not too hard in 2026.
For those who've left corporate, please talk to me.
Please talk to me. Dude, just do it, bro. I promise you're gonna look back and be like, why in the world did I ever work corporate?
I had an interview for a sales engineer job. After getting off the call with the company's recruiter, he asked me to take this assessment online. Went on and did the assessment. It was a technical assessment, and apparently I did really well because after I finished it, he called me within an hour, scheduled me with the rest of the team and other people in the org, got through all the interviews, and got a verbal offer. The recruiter
Gotta get
verbally
a sign,
offered
boy.
me a position. I was just like, cool. Didn't tell me
Cool.
anything else other than he was going to give me an offer. And then didn't hear anything. I think a week and a half later, I was like, hey, so what's going on with this thing? And he said, oh, we just raised like a couple $100 million and the position's not there anymore. So we're going to have you interview with somebody else.
Couple $100 million.
Interview with the other person and never heard back from the company ever again.
Okay, this is so sad. Like, this dude wasted like 2 weeks of his time, of his valuable life, of your valuable time. Don't let people waste your time. There was never any job. So do you think they were just getting like the data, the information? Like, assessment might have been whatever they needed solved, unfortunately. More money. It 100% went to a friend or family member of the owner. That's unfortunate. In some cases, HR already knows they're hiring internally and are required to entertain a certain amount of applicants from outside the company. Oh, dude, that sucks, bro. That's unfortunate.
And
The
she
job
hasn't
market
even
is
checked it recently. The last time she checked, 200 people. Over. How am I supposed to get a job in this economy when 200 people are applying for a part-time position?
Okay, first of all, we got a victim mentality individual person here. Go apply to more jobs, bro. This is, dude, starting like freelance business and agency, something, if you have a skill, you can monetize off of it. Fun fact, if you have knowledge, package it into an offer. If you know how to make content, obviously she knows how to make content. We're watching it right now. And it probably got a lot of views. If she can understand why it got a lot of views, go to a business, pitch them 8 of these a month, make $1,500 per client, get 5 clients, blah, 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 do the whole thing.
And this is
This is, like, there's really no excuses in 2026 right now to not be making any money.
Intel's going to drop about 20% of their workforce. Meta, Facebook, Amazon, all of them, they're all gearing up. And I got the full list coming, so stick around for this video, but it's not the time to be dropping your job without having a backup, especially in the tech space. Things are not going to get any better as companies try to trim down their staff, lower their...
One thing that I feel bad about is the software guys. Like, whenever I was in school, everybody was they were telling the students, like, hey, if you want to have a job forever, go get a computer science degree and become a software engineer. That job is completely useless now. Like, all the kids who went through 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, you got a master's or doctorate in this thing, like, no longer can find a job because AI is taking it. So let me know down in the comments today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you want to see next, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.